Hi, I'm Vince with Real Gear, and welcome to this episode on the Milwaukee Fastback folding utility knife. Now, before we jump into these specific knives, I just want to talk about utility knives in general. I think it's safe to say that we've moved on from this guy. Remember when you used to have to take these out, unscrew the whole freaking thing, pull it apart, replace your blade? That's freaking nonsense. Honestly, I would only ever buy this if I knew I was doing something where I just wasn't going to want it back. Maybe you're going to get it all mucked up with tar or something like that. Otherwise, we need to be better, people. There's better options out there. So this, done. There's better things, like the Milwaukee Fastback. So I have two of these here. Got a big one and a small one there. This is like a 3-finger and thumb. I can almost get 4 fingers, but I don't have huge hands, so I'm sure most guys, this is like a 3-finger and thumb situation. I think given the smaller handle on this one, I have found myself numerous times riding my finger and my thumb up here on the metal part, like in something where you're really got to get in there and kind of get some control. The problem with that is I've accidentally hit the release button on the blade, which is right here on the top. Again, it's probably just a weird thing. I mean, this is a very sturdy knife, and you could really use it in the designated holding position, but for whatever reason, I've ended up, if I was trying to do a little bit more fine work, I've ended up hitting the release here with my finger. So that's probably the only downside to this knife, I will say. I also will say I'm a big fan of some of these new utility blade holders that are coming out. They're about this big. I know Gerber has a couple. Giltech makes their Ruck. This year, I'm going to try to be better and not use my fancier tactical folding pocket knives for just all the packages. I mean, it's just not great on the blade. It's just unnecessary. So I like having this around. I'll keep this one in the house and use it for various construction projects around the house or various other things. If I have this handy, then I'm less tempted to use my SOG for something I shouldn't be using it for. So trying to be better about that. This Fastback, this one's a little bit sticky. It's because I have some tar on it from cutting roofing shingles. There we go. This one means business. This is an all, I think it's aluminum. Sorry, I didn't do my whole metal research ahead of time. But the whole body and the whole handle and a lot more contouring. I can get my whole hand around this one. This one, I haven't found the need to really ride up close to the blade because it just has a really nice big handle. Fits really good. It's got this nice contour here. And you can just really get a solid grip. Nice flat spot on top for your thumb. So you could really get after it with this for anything heavy duty. I mean, this one's not pretty. I've used it for all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is the go-to construction utility knife. This one has the cut, so you can cut cord or rope or whatever with it being in the closed position. So it's got that on this one. This one does not have a compartment for storing extra blades, and I actually like that. I'm not usually anywhere where I need to have 5 blades in the handle with me. I have the big pack of blades that I just bring with me or have close by. I just prefer it to be more simple. Some of the ones with all the blades in there, you can feel them rattling around a little bit, and it's just another thing that could pop open, and I just like that this one is it's just really solid. So this one does not hold blades. I know they do have some of their Fastback that can store blades in it, Again, really just depends on your scenario and, what you're trying to do. If you're going to be up on a roof and you don't want to carry a bunch of stuff up there with you, and you might be going through a bunch of blades, then I get it. For me, I just like the single blade. This is not like an EDC situation unless you like work in construction. Like, I'm not putting this in my pocket and going to the mall. This little guy I could, honestly. Aside from the color, like, I'm not a fan of the red per se, but I get it. It's Milwaukee. It's like, that's their brand. There's a ton of utility knives out there, especially folding ones. I had a Goldblatt one. That one was a pretty cheap one. That had a pretty fat handle, and I think you could store blades in that one. I actually don't know where that one has gone. I mean, there's a whole host of them out there. I actually got this little thing from Milwaukee. This is a package opener as well. I think it actually came with this one. I don't know, it came with something. It's got these two little scoops here, and it's got a blade on there. You can open some packages with it. I have found sometimes, if you've got some really thick tape or something, you have to get this little plastic tip in there. It's okay. I mean, it was a great little throw in, and I just keep it in a tool bag, and you never know. Not the greatest, but it was okay. There's all kinds of other utility knives out there. This one I've had, I don't even know where I got this. It's a Craftsman. What's weird is I was on Amazon the other day and I saw one 3-pack in different colors. Looked exactly like this. I think it said Work Pro on it or something. Literally the exact same thing. You can kind of push the button here and release the blade. Put in another one. That's handy. This is really just a package opener though. It's really thin, and you really can't get as much grip on it as I can with these Fastback ones because it's just so thin. It just doesn't feel as comfortable. I mean, in a pinch, you could do what you needed to do with this. I just hate the shape on this one. I don't know what it is. It's just not cool. Not nearly as cool as this one here. I mean, honestly, this Fastback, I love the contouring and the shape of it all, and it just feels right in the hand. This is something that goes in the junk drawer, and in a pinch, you need to open something. That's what this is. And there's a million of those things out there. But I just wanted to go over my thoughts on the Fastback line. They've got a ton of them now that say Fastback. It's all got that Fastback opening and closing system. They just launched one that's like this, that has a little screwdriver head that pops out with a reversible bit, I think, or interchangeable bits on there. That's handy. Again, that's just adding another function to it. Well done, Milwaukee. I'm a fan, as always. That's my review on the Milwaukee folding utility knife Fastback edition. Thanks for watching.